What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Connor Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and today I'll be simulating the 1-3 Buffalo Bills versus the 1-3 Houston Texans. Yeah, if you're a Bills or a Texans fan, or just here to see what it's all about, let me know in the chat or in the comments who you got winning this game and your score predictions. I'm always curious to see what you guys got to say about the game. So yeah. But anywho, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into things. I'm gonna slide this a little bit, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'm being a little bit more tedious here, but yeah, we're going to upgrade some guys and then look at the rankings as we always do. And then from there on out, we're going to jump right into the simulation. So, enjoy. Alright, looks like the Bills got some upgrades, so let's see what they got. We got Keon Coleman, who will be in 74 overall. We got Ray Davis, who will be in 73 overall. And then we got, how the fuck do you say his name? Darrington Evans? He'll be in 71 overall, so some mid upgrades there for the Bills, but alright. And then now we're gonna go over to the Texans and see what they got. There. And it doesn't look like the Texans need upgrades. Alright. So now we're going to go over to the rankings, in which the Bills didn't have the number 14 offensive league. Meanwhile, the Texans didn't have the number 25 offensive league. Defensively, the Bills were the number 22 defensive league, and the Texans had the number 27 defensive league. So they're kind of average teams, but they're off to slow starts. But then again, we're still in the towards the beginning of the season, so there's still plenty of time left for these guys to turn the season around. Besides, it's the Bills and the Texans. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into this thing. Let's go. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills versus C.J. Stroud and the Texans. It's gonna be a good one. It's definitely not the type of records you would want to see as a fan of both these teams, but yeah, they can still be sneaky good, so there's that.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Sorry. I hope you guys heard part of that, but
High day again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his 2nd season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Mixon. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 5 catches, 102 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it, but a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And you'll hear all the time that he's really a power forward who plays above the rim, and he does have a basketball background. But I think the Bills got a receiver to match their environment as well. Big, strong, physical, can go across the middle and catch the football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. From the gun, it's Allen. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. And again, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Allen gonna throw. That'll be complete to Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A give to Cook out of the gun. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danico Autry able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Oh, what a strong play there by Autry, and he's one of the most underrated defenders in the NFL. He produced 30 tackles for loss and 28.5 sacks throughout his 3-year tenure in Tennessee, and the Houston Texans love what they see.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Ray Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this 1st quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Once again, they run with Mixon. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now here's Stroud on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just...
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Cook. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Stroud now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Stroud. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Texans out 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Nixon will try the right side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Here now, 2nd and 4. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he is out of bounds. Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here are the Bills to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To throw, it's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd down, Davis. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's caught by Coleman. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ray Davis with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Inside give to Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They go again with Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the air. Allen. And it's caught. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A handoff, running left, Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Stroud working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down and 8. And Stroud now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Running left, it's Mixon. A gain of 3, second down. Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First and 10, it's Pierce. Matt Milano, an all-pro last year, in on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stroud to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On a slant, here's Collins. Touchdown, Texans! Nico Collins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. K.J. Hamler returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Allen's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 5. Allen to throw once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Taking it about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was a solid first half of football for running back Ray Davis. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a hit and a loose football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this will be a touchdown. And they've got to be sick over that opening kickoff. They get the ball, hoping to go down and score, and just like that, they cough it up, the other team scores.
So much for the best laid plans. The offense spent all their time in the locker room at halftime, plotting, getting the ball back, taking it downfield, and putting 6 points on the board. I just wondered, do they have a 12-point drive in them now? What a way to start the half.
All change in the blink of an eye. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, Allen to Valdez-Scantling over the middle, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Allen going to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And returns it right back to Samuel. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Allen now looks to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Allen, and this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel from 4 yards out, and the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. A handoff to Mixon. Fights off the defender. 60 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying. Back to Mixon on first down.
Brought down by Ed Oliver. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Allen now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Big result with brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Stroud out of the gun here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. it out of the gun with Pierce. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Stroud. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back speed.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing now is Stroud. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Gregory Rousseau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Coleman has it here right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. And And the Bills are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On second down, it's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And this offense on third down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter, here's Stroud. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Second down throw now from Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Throwing again is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Takedown from 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. It's caught at the 1, and he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He gets away from 1. And a nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over. And now out comes Houston. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, You're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Stroud got his man, Dell. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Stroud to throw it. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They begin with a run by Davis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run it again here with Davis. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Samuel going to go in motion right. Up the middle to Davis. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at the 20. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. On first down, here's Stroud. Pass caught by Collins. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
First and 10, it's Stroud. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Stroud now on second down. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here comes third and the length of the football. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! Nico Collins. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A first down carry for Davis. Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Allen. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It will go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain an 11-point spread. So Stroud and the Texans down by 11. A minute 45 to play. They need a touchdown with a two-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it first down. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here comes second down and 5. That's caught again by Schultz. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Final minute of play. Here's second and 10. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This to get it back to a one-score game. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Bills' offense back out onto the field. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathed a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this with Charles would have been different, but ultimately time runs out of the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Bills, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.
What a freaking game, man. Wow. Alright. So CJ Stroud went 37 for 53 with 386 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and only 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 24 yards. Josh Allen went 34 for 42 with 308 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 21 yards. Alright, Ray Davis had 15 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 12 yards. Nico Collins had 10 catches for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns, and his longest catch of the day was from 23 yards. Curtis Samuel had 9 catches for 85 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 17 yards. Tank Dell had 5 catches for 52 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 19 yards. Ray Davis had 4 catches for 37 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 12 yards. And Dawson Knox had 8 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 21 yards. For blocking, Osiris Torrance allowed a sack, Blake Fisher allowed 2 sacks, and Kendrick Green allowed a sack. And for defense, Greg Rosell had 3 sacks, Austin Johnson had a sack, Jimmy Ward had a sack, and Danico Autry had a sack. And for kicking, Tyler Bass made 2 field goals but missed the other, and his longest field goal was from 18 yards. And Kami Fairbairn had made 2 field goals. He made 2 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 52 yards. And for punting, Sam Martin had 4 punts for 162 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 45 yards. And Tommy Townsend had 3 punts for 138 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 49 yards. For kick returns, Jawar Jordan had 7 returns for 167 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 27 yards. KJ Hamler had 4 returns for 89 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 23 yards. Keon Coleman had only 1 return for 6 yards, and Ray Davis had 1 return for 3 yards. For punt returns, Stephon Diggs had 3 returns for 28 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 12 yards. And KJ Hamler had 2 returns for 3 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 2 yards. And that is pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Buffalo Bills hang on to defeat the Houston Texans 34-26. That was honestly a pretty entertaining game here in Houston, Texas, as the Bills snap out of their little funk and they improve to 2-3. Meanwhile, the Texans fall to 1-4. Alright, advance. Oh, it looks like the Texans got some upgrades here. We got Henry 20202, who will be in 69, nice overall. And then we got Kalen Bullock, who will be in 73 overall. And then we got Kamari and Lassiter, who will be in 72 overall. Alright. Let's see if the Bills got some upgrades. Looks like the Bills got some upgrades. Alright, let's see what we got. The only upgrade that the Bills got is Osiris Torrance will be in 70 overall. Pretty solid. Alright. Okie dokie. And the next game that will be simulating will be the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Denver Broncos. And that is, and the Raiders are 2-2 and the Broncos are 1-3. But yeah. that will pretty much be the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And as always, stay awesome.